that link in there? If you just drop it in the chat, I can put it in there.
No, it's okay. I got the tab open right here.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. Oh, there we go. And okay. Okay, let's get started. Good afternoon and welcome to the STEMCon X Division A quiz tournament. My name is Joe Warner. I work for the Agua Fria High School District and I am one of 3 quiz masters who will be facilitating today's event. Joining me today is Allison Painski, a science teacher at Desert Edge, and Michaela Butterfield, the ELA content specialist for the district. There is a 4th quiz master on our team. It's the incredible Bianca Perez, a student at the Agua Fria High School. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to attend today, but we wanted to recognize the work that she has done in preparation of this event, along with all the other amazing students on the STEMCon committee who have been instrumental in the planning of STEMCon. Also, quick shout out to our district's tech specialist, Lauren Owens, who has been successfully ensuring that all of our virtual events run smoothly this year. And last but not least, a huge thank you to our science specialist and STEM coordinator, Delcy Olds. She spearheads our STEMCon event every year, and every year she totally outdoes herself, especially this year and all of the challenges that came with it. But that's enough about us boring adults. Let's focus on the real stars of today's event. So today, Agua Fria District's best and brightest will compete in a STEM quiz competition for a chance to win $300. Yesterday, we held our Division B event for 9th and 10th graders, and today we are holding our Division A event for our upperclassmen. On the screen here, you see the student teams who will be participating today. We have the Underdogs, the Stemantics, and the Millennium Falcons. Now I will pass it over to Mrs. Butterfield to go over the rules for today's competition.
Hey everyone, we're super excited for today. So here's the way it'll work. There will be a random question from a STEM field that will be read aloud. It'll also be projected on the screen for you to read along. There will be a total of 25 questions. They'll be either multiple choice or open response. Teams will have 60 seconds to answer the question. We'll have a timer that will start immediately after the question is read. If no teams answer within the given time, points will not be rewarded or awarded. Teams can collaborate in a separate Google Meet during this time, but they must keep their Zoom cameras on and their microphones off. Teams should buzz in when they know the answer, and at the end of the 60-second interval, or by the time all of the teams have buzzed in, the first team to buzz in will answer. If they get it correct, they get 10 points. If they answer incorrectly, we dock their team 5 points. If the first team misses it, the second team to buzz in will get a chance to steal for 5 points. They can also get docked 5 points if they try to steal and they miss the question. They can pass this opportunity on to team 3. Students can have access to scrap paper or a writing utensil, but no other aids like calculators, the internet, or Joe's joke, your smarter younger sister. So be sure to be focused and be ready to go. And we're super excited to see how things go today.
And just know that the reason we didn't hear any laughter is because everyone's on mute. Otherwise,
right, they were really laughing hard.
That's going to be the case. Every joke I make, if you don't hear laughter, it's because people are on mute, but they're really funny jokes.
They are really funny jokes.
One more note. After every 5 questions, we're going to go and look at the standings and see where the teams stand in terms of their points. So that's going to happen after every 5 questions. Just a heads up on that one. And again, just a reminder that the winning team today will receive a cash prize of $300 split equally among each member. Unless anyone has any questions, I think we're ready to go. Let's get started. All right, we're going to start with Ms. Pansky with this first one.
Okay. So question 1, a molecule in which this molecule is bonded to ribose and 3 phosphate groups forms the cell's energy currency. This purine forms 2 hydrogen bonds with uracil. A, cytosine, B, guanine, C, thymine, and D, adenine. All right, so our first team to buzz in is team 1.
D, adenine.
That is correct. Good job, team 1. 10 points for, what was that again? Oh, the underdogs. Awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to question number 2. The figure below is made up of congruent rectangles that have a perimeter of 13. What is the perimeter of the figure? Is it A, 13, B, 26, C, 65, D, 48, or E, cannot be determined?
Thirty seconds. All right, we have team 3 buzzed in.
E.
Can you say that again?
E.
Do you say D, 48?
E. Cannot be determined.
That is incorrect. Allison, did we have another buzz in?
We did from team 2.
Team 2 for the steal?
That would be D48.
That is also incorrect. The answer is B26. Answer is B26. All right, question number 3.
Okay. This type of bridge is made of wood, iron, steel, or concrete. Parts of the material for this bridge are in tension and parts are in compression. A, beam bridge, B, suspension bridge, C, arc bridge, or D, cable stayed bridge.
Suspension.
Was that team 3?
Yeah, suspension.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, wait. So team 3 said B, suspension. That is incorrect. Do we have another buzzer, Ms.
Yes.
Pansky?
Sorry for the confusion there. The team 2 is second to buzz in.
I was gonna say A, beam bridge.
That is correct. For 5 points for the steal. Just a reminder, please buzz in and Ms. Pansky will ask the first team to buzz in to give us an answer. Awesome. All right, go to question number 4. Find every value of K such that the following equation has exactly 1 real number root. 16x squared plus kx plus 9 equals 0. There are two answers here. This is an open answer question. Get started.
Okay, so team 2 buzzed in.
Ooh,
K can equal 24 or negative 24.
you are correct. Good job, team 2. All right. Moving over to question number 5.
Okay. All right, number 5. In an ecosystem, there are populations of moose, rabbits, grass, and pine trees. Suddenly, a fire blazes through the area, which kills off all the populations. As the months go on, new species of grass begin to take root. This attracts animals, and eventually the ecosystem is restored. Which of the following best describes this process? A, primary succession, B, secondary succession, C, tertiary succession, or D, Sampson's diversity index. Okay, and we have our first buzz in is team 3.
A, primary succession.
That is incorrect. We have a team to steal.
Yes, we do. Next was team 1.
C, tertiary succession.
That's also incorrect. The answer is B, secondary succession. All righty. Let's move on over. Oh, that was the end of question number 5. Michaela, take it away.
All right. Before we show you your scores, we're going to share with you some fun science facts. Ready? Did you know that babies have about 100 more bones than grown-ups? As they get older, they fuse and do weird things. So let's check the score. It's
So
true.
many
It's right.
babies.
It's
Ugh.
little babies. Okay, let me share my screen right quick. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to cancel.
Yep.
Joe, there you go. So right now, here's where we stand. We have the Millennium Falcons with -15. We have the Stemantics with 10 and the Underdogs with 5. So we saw some big swings in yesterday's score. So this is really, really early in the game. It's definitely anybody's game at this point.
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Butterfield. And let's go on to question number 6. I believe is me. Yep. In Java programming, if one class inherits from another class, which of these is inherited? Is it A, variables? Is it B, methods? Is it C, both of these? Or is it D, neither of these?
Okay, so our first buzz in is team 2.
That would be B, methods.
That is incorrect.
Next is team 1.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. A, variables.
That is well, that is incorrect, but both teams together were correct because the answer is C, both of these. It's a tricky one. All right, let's go on to question number 7.
Okay, number 7 is an open answer. What is the name of the specific sugar that animal cells use as inputs into glycolysis? All right, our first team to buzz in is team 2.
Would that be ATP?
That is incorrect.
Next was team 1.
We said glucose.
That is correct. Team 1 for the steal, 5 points. All right. Now this next question, as you can tell by the fluorescent green background and the Comic Sans, which is the best font of all time. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This is one of our more goofy, fun science questions. We have a couple of these throughout the game today. So we're going to let A equal the number of face cards in a standard deck, not including jokers. We're going to let B equal the number of little birds in that one Bob Marley song. You know, when he's like, don't worry. Okay, you know the song. And then we're going to let C equal the number on the Heinz ketchup bottle. And then you're going to take those numbers or those coefficients and put them into that equation. And you're going to solve for x, which is ax squared minus b equals c. So again, let's say a was, I don't know, 3. It's not, but let's say it was. It would be 3x squared and then so forth and so on. So you're going to solve for x. You can get started now.
All right, team 1 buzzed in.
So we got x equals plus minus square root of 5.
You are correct. Good job. Yeah, A is going to equal 12 because that's the number of face cards in a standard deck, not including jokers. B is three little birds. And then C is 57. Is that like there's 57 tomatoes in each bottle? Is that what that means? I'm just going to pretend that's true. Yep, so then it would be 12x squared minus 3 equals 57. And then if you solve for x, you get plus or minus square root of 5. Good job, team 1. All right, question number 9.
Okay, number 9. Solid silicon dioxide, commonly known as quartz, is a hard solid with a high melting point. Which of the following best explains why quartz possesses these properties? A, quartz crystals are formed under extreme temperatures and pressures. B, quartz crystals are composed of extended structures in which atoms form strong covalent bonds with neighboring atoms. C, silicon and oxygen atoms are notably hard due to their electronic structure. And D, quartz crystals are composed of positive and negative ions that experience attraction to one another. All right, so our first team to buzz in is team 3.
B. Quartz
That is
crystals
correct.
are. Okay.
Yep, you said B, right?
Yeah, B as in bear.
Awesome, thank you. That is correct, good job. All right, question number 10, and then we're gonna do a quick score break. Suppose the ordered pair XY is on the circle with a radius of 4 centered at the origin. What is the largest possible value of x squared plus 4y squared plus 6x plus 1? This is an open answer.
Thirty seconds. Okay, and that is time.
The answer there was 68. All righty, let's move over. Before we go to question number 11, we got another goofy science fact for you.
All right. Did you know that Hawaii moves 7.5 centimeters closer to Alaska every single year? Tectonic plates. Also, because I had to know, I Googled what the 57 in Heinz means. This is the real work, kids. It is the 57th variety. So they went through 57 different recipes and then they said, this is the one for ketchup.
I kind of like my false fact better of them putting 57 tomatoes in each ketchup bottle, but that's good. Thank you, Mikhail. I appreciate that.
Also, if you would like the literary term, that's synecdoche.
Ooh, nice. All righty, I'm going
he doesn't
to
care.
let you
All
share
right.
your screen there, Michaela.
Yep. Sorry, give me 1 second. There it goes. So for points for right now, we are looking at the Millennium Falcons with -5. They're working on a comeback. The Stemantics have 0 points and the Underdogs have 15.
So
There we go. Let's see what happens next.
cool. Yep, got about 15 more questions for you. So a lot of time to make up. All right, number 11. This one is you, Miss Pansky.
Yes, number 11. A recursive method is most similar to which of the following program constructs? A, loop, B, class, C, array, D, conditional. Okay, and so our first team to buzz in is team 3.
A loop.
That is correct. All righty. Let's go to question number 12. Got a math question for you. Suppose y equals f of x has the following graph. Which of the following is the graph of y equals f of the absolute value of x? Is it A, B, C, or D? Look at those graphs.
Okay, that was a quick one for you guys. Team 3 buzzed in first.
B.
That is incorrect.
Next is team 1.
C.
C?
Yes.
That is correct. Good job. 5 points for the steal. All right. Number 13.
Okay, number 13. Name the quantity which describes a fluid's resistant to flow. And this is an open answer. Another one, you guys are quick. Okay, team 3 was first.
Viscosity.
That is correct. Awesome, awesome. All right. Gonna go ahead and go to number 14 here. This is a quick round. What are variables that can be used throughout a program called? Computer science question. What are the variables that can be used throughout a program called?
Team 2 buzzed in.
Would those be global variables?
That is correct. It is global variables. All right, now we're gonna go to question number 15 before the score break, which I believe is another one of our goofy science questions. Take it away, Ms. Bansky.
All right, can you guys hear the beeping in the background? Like the, okay,
It's not that bad.
okay.
Okay, are you still be able to ask, do you want me to take this one until that beeping stops?
I might just go shut my door.
Okay, I'll take this one.
Okay, there we go, they did it.
There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, go for it, Ms. Bansky.
All right, this is great because I love eating bugs. Seriously though. Okay, number 15. Which of the following edible insects actually does taste like chicken? A, cicada, B, grasshopper, C, cockroach, D, dung beetle. All right, so our first team to buzz in is team 1.
I've actually tried this before. It's B, grasshopper.
That is incorrect. That would be my first guess. I feel like a lot of people eat grasshoppers, but that is incorrect.
All right, next to buzz in is team 2.
Would it be cockroach?
That is also incorrect. The answer is a cicada. Now, I understand this is a slightly a subjective question. That being said, according to the website that we got this off of, cicadas do taste like chicken, or some other people describe them as, I think, tasting like either shrimp or even almonds, depending on whether you're eating them cooked or uncooked. Ms. Pansky, do you like your bugs cooked or uncooked?
Well, mostly cooked, but I have eaten a couple like raw before. I can see why they said cicada, because cicadas are like the meatiest and grasshoppers are kind of like, they're smaller, and so are cockroaches. And so that makes
Have you eaten a
sense.
cicada before?
I have not eaten a cicada, but I have had grasshopper parts.
I have so many more questions, but we will hold off until after this quiz. All right, let's do a score break. Before that, Mrs. Butterfield, let's hear our next awesome science fact.
All right, so did you know if we took all the empty space out from all the space between our atoms, the human race could fit inside the volume of a sugar cube? It's crazy, right?
That is insane.
And also, if you get a chance and you see Mr. Werner on one of your campuses, ask him what kind of bug he's eaten for $20. It's a real
I
treat.
mean, when the offer presents itself, and it's good protein, right, Allison?
Great protein, the
Yeah.
best kind.
Yeah, I'm just
No.
staying healthy, Butterfield, and also, making some money in the process.
It's terrible.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and also stop sharing my embarrassing stories and let you do the score there.
So this one, we had some movement, kids. So we have the Millennium Falcons with 10 points. We have the Stemantics with 5 and the Underdogs with 15. And it really seems like the green question threw you all for a loop and moved people around. So we'll see what happens with these last 5 questions. We're right there.
Or 10 questions, right?
Oh, 25. Yeah, 10 questions. Sorry.
All right, number 16, which is me. Yeah, a 4x4 cube consists of 64 unit cubes. See the diagram below. What is the surface area of the structure obtained by removing the 6 unit cubes marked red, blue, and yellow? Take those cubes out of there, and what is your new surface area?
Okay, so team 1 buzzed in.
We said 104.
That is correct. Good job. All right, let's go over to question number 17.
Okay, so this one is an open answer. This quantity acts perpendicular to angular momentum when it causes precession. It is the product of momentum of inertia and angular acceleration, or the cross product of the lever arm and force. All right, team 3 buzzed in.
Torque.
That is correct. The answer is torque. Awesome, awesome. All right, we're going to go to question number 18. The equation y minus k equals a times x minus h squared has a graphed parabola with vertex hk. Suppose a is greater than 0. A horizontal line 1 unit above the vertex intersects the graph at 2 points. Find the distance between these 2 points. Is it A, 2h, B, 2k, C, 2 times the square root of a, D, 2 times the square root of a over a, or E, 2 over a?
"30 seconds. Okay, team 1 was first for that one.
E, 2 A.
You said E?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Okay, team 2 buzzed in next.
That'd be C, 2 times the square root of A.
That is also incorrect, but if you take those 2 answers and put them together, you would get the correct answer, which is D, 2 times the square root of a over a. That was a tricky one. All right, let's go ahead and go to question number 19.
Okay, number 19 is an open answer. In computer science, big O notation is used to do what? 30 seconds. Okay, team 2 buzzed in.
So big O notation is used to describe the limit value of a given function as it approaches either infinity more often or a given value.
She said that, can you repeat that again?
So the exact words, it's kind of hard to explain exactly, but essentially it means it describes how a function behaves as it approaches a certain value, or more commonly infinity.
Yeah, we'll accept that. Good job. All right, let's go on to question number 20. This man invented and names one method of approximating the integral where the area under the curve is divided into rectangles and individually computed for each one.
Okay, our first buzz in was team 3.
Riemann.
You are correct. Bernard Riemann or Riemann, and popularized by the Riemann sum. Good job. All righty. With that, we have another score break and another cool science fact. Oh wait, is that science fact? I don't know. Well, maybe we'll come back. Oh, whoa, that was cool. All right, sorry.
You see, I found one that moved. Look at that. Okay, so it says the average human body carries 10 times more bacterial cells than human cells. People are gross. That is it.
We got bacteria cells, they eat bugs. Ugh.
I know. Yesterday was all about animals. Today's gross facts. Okay. So things shifted again. So we have the Millennium Falcons with 30 points. See, I told you they were working on a comeback. The Stemantics have 10 and the Underdogs have 20. So we'll see. Only a couple more questions.
And we got 5 more questions. Okay, number 21.
All right. These interactions occur in compounds containing highly electronegative atoms bonded to their namesake elements, such as in hydrofluoric acid. Name these intermolecular interactions responsible for water's lattice structure and unique properties. A, hydrogen bonding. B, covalent bonding. C, ionic bonding. D, van der Waals forces. All right, and our team 3 buzzed in first.
A, hydrogen bonding.
That is correct. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go to number 22. This is our last funsy, goofy science question of the day. You need to identify 3 of these fictional scientists from pop culture. For this question, stealing is not permitted. So we're only gonna allow 1 team to answer. At least 3 of the 4.
All right, team 2 buzzed in.
Team 2?
Sorry, I didn't realize you called me out. So that's Doc Brown, Sheldon, and Dexter.
Nice. Can you get that? Anyone get this Muppet just for funsies? They just released all the Muppet episodes on Disney Plus. It's all me and my son have been watching for 5 days straight. No one? It's Beaker, the Meep Meep guy. But yeah, very nice. We got Doc Brown, we got Sheldon Cooper, and we got Dexter from Dexter's Lab. One of my favorites when I was a kid. All right, question number 23.
Okay, name the organ whose activity can be estimated by determining the creatine clearance or the blood urea nitrogen level. ADH causes this organ to express aquaporins. A, the liver. B, the pancreas. C, the kidney. Or D, the lungs. All right, and team 2 buzzed in first.
That would be the pancreas.
That is incorrect.
Team 3 was next.
That would be the kidney.
That is correct. 5 points for the steal. All right, we got 2 more questions for you. Number 24, identify the type of number that cannot be the root of any polynomial with rational coefficients. Both pi and e are examples of this.
All right, 30 seconds. Team 2 buzzed in.
That'd be an irrational number, right?
So while pi and e are both irrational numbers, the specific definition of a number that cannot be the root of any polynomial with rational coefficients, we're looking for something a little more specific there. Do we have any teams that steal?
Team 1.
Team 1?
It's, I'm trying to remember the term, it was something to do with the fact that it's infinite.
We need an
Yeah, I know.
answer.
I'm unmuted. I mean, team 3 won, so I was just trying to see if I could guess.
Okay, so we're not
No,
going to accept
no,
that one. The answer is transcendental. And I was on the tip of some people's tongues. Those are transcendental numbers, which are classified under irrational numbers. All righty. The last question now, I know we usually do a score break after every 5 questions, but Mrs. Butterfield, would you be able to tell us the scores before we get to number 25?
Sure. Millennium Falcons have 45 points. Stemantics have 10, and the underdogs have 15.
All right, let's go to number 25. Go for it, Ms. Pansky.
All right, the planet Mars appears red because of the presence of what substance on its surface? And this is an open answer, and Team 1 buzzed in.
Let's go with copper.
That is incorrect.
Okay, Team 2 is next.
That would be rust or the oxidized iron on the surface of Mars, right?
Nice. Yeah, iron oxide. I thought it was Cheeto dust, but iron oxide seems like a more scientific answer. So we'll take that one. Good job. All righty.
Initially,
Let's
I
hear
was
it.
thinking about answering that like iron oxide, but then I was like, there's no oxygen on Mars.
Very nice.
Well, no, it has
Okay.
an atmosphere. I was thinking of the moon.
Ooh. All right. We got one more fact for you. Let's hear it, Ms. Butterfield.
All right. Did you know that this quiz has now ended? It is a fact. There are no more questions. The slides are over. I got a chuckle. I saw like 2 or 3 chuckles.
Yeah, they're
I
all
like
laughing.
it.
They're
They
just
are
muted.
on the
That's it.
inside, in their
Yeah.
hearts.
All righty. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen if we get the final scores here. Let me see. Boom. Let me get that up for us, Michaela.
All right. Sorry about that. Takes just a sec. Okay, so final scores. Millennium Falcons, you took it with 40 points. Stemantics and Underdogs tied at 15. So Millennium Falcons, you get the fame and the glory. Yesterday, I promised those kids a new car and then I got in trouble, but you do get some cold hard cash.
Woo!
So yeah.
That is awesome. Good job. That was really, really fun, really exciting, really cool. The scores were all over the place. So you kept it engaging. Really appreciate it. Congratulations to not only the Millennium Falcons, but all of you for participating today. You're all geniuses. Some of these questions were incredibly hard. Some of these questions, as I was even, collecting some of the math questions, I was struggling with them. So honestly, be really, really proud of yourself for being here and engaging with these questions. At this point, it is the end of the quiz. Again, thank you so much for participating. Before we close out here, I want to open it up to Michaela and Allison, see if they have any last things to say.
No, we're just excited. We were happy that we got to do this, even though it wasn't in person. It wasn't exactly the same. We still got to do something, and we're really excited for you all to just keep engaging in school and science, and we're excited to see what you all do next. You guys
Yeah,
are super
thank you.
smart.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for dealing with the added technology challenges with the STEMCon. You know, doing it in person is difficult, but remote just added those extra challenges. So thank you guys for still participating.
Yeah, and remember, if you ever need a good recipe for some cooked bugs, you know that you can get in touch with Miss Pansky at Desert Edge, and she'll hook you up with some good recipes. And with that, we are finished. I'm going to end the live stream on YouTube, and you guys are free to go. Thank you so much.